If you played Nintendo and you like coffee, then you need this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. This little mug here has a secret, and it's heat changing, and it looks like the Nintendo Game Boy, and I thought we would try it out by putting in some hot water here and see if it will magically change as it has been advertising. And if it does, it'll just take me back in time to a time when I just loved playing Nintendo. In fact, I didn't really own a Nintendo. I would go over to my buddies' houses and play Nintendo because I wasn't allowed to have a game console and didn't grow up with a lot of money. So, we didn't have the extra scratch to pay for all these kind of fancy toys. Back in the day, $100 for a Nintendo was not super expensive, but it was more expensive than what I could afford. So what we have here is this Nintendo Game Boy replicated, kind of, I don't know, like heat shrunk type of appliques on there. And this looks like the controller right there. And we have the screen, which is black right now. And when we heat this up, I think we should get the game revealed. So it's kind of standard size coffee mug. Nothing overly fantastic or unique about it. It seems very nice. That porcelain ceramic size and weight, so it feels good in the hand here, kind of your standard mug. But let's go ahead and heat up some water and see if the game screen reveals itself to us. So let's try it out. All right, got my tea kettle of hot water here, so we will just go ahead and pour it in and see what happens. And because I don't want to infringe on any copyrighted music, I'll just sing the Nintendo songs. Do 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 do. Look at that! It is turning the screen green, just like the original portable Game Boy. So that is pretty cool. And it says there that the game is ready, and I feel like I have just powered on my monochromatic Nintendo Game Boy so that I can play super fun games on the go. But if you don't play those games anymore because they are probably pretty vintage and not that fun, but you want to reminisce about the better times, then I'll put a link to this mug in the description below so that you can enjoy it while you are having your morning coffee. And instead of powering up a Game Boy, you're powering up yourself. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever, thanks to Peter Von Panda.